How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, and welcome to another episode of some Black Ops 2. Pretty exciting topic I want to talk to you guys about today. Before I get started, though, a little bit about the gameplay. I titled this the 2-bar TDM. That's because I was on a 2-bar this game. Typically, I wouldn't post a score like this, but my connection, as you can see right there, was just fluctuating the entire game. It looked like I was playing from like a Chinese underground cellar connection. It was awful, but I actually did pretty decent, so I thought I would post it. I skip a little bit in the middle just because like I said, I was running around and people were just like blowing by me and I couldn't hit anyone. So that's the story behind that. But let's get started with what I want to talk about. So anyways, there was a little poster that popped up that I'll put on the screen right now that has been getting some traction lately. Now, if you didn't recall, at E3 there was something called the Oculus Rift, and it's developed by a company called Oculus, and essentially it is like giving you virtual control of the video game. You put this mask on and it's kind of like a giant movie screen for your eyes, and when you move to the left, the screen moves to the left. When you move your eyes up, what the picture you see moves up, and you're in control and you're seeing it. It's hard to explain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go on YouTube and type in Oculus Rift like gameplay. You'll see a guy like moving around and getting like sick from like trying to navigate around this room, and it's really cool. It's like virtual reality. So anyways, it looks like, and if this poster is confirmed true, which it's not, I do think it's more on the fake side than real side, that there's going to be a game, Call of Duty Retribution, that is supposed to come out 4/11, I want to say that's April, 4/11/2014, and it is going to be published by Activision, developed by Oculus, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. Now, I'm going to throw out my real or fake conclusion here. I'm going to run through the checklist, and I guess we'll go from there. So looking at the title looks fine to me, Call of Duty Retribution. It's unlikely that Treyarch will continue the Black Ops series, just because if you played the campaign, you really know that there's no real ending that they could make of it. There's so many endings that it's kind of hard to tell how they would pick up the storyline based on whether you killed Menendez or didn't, or Menendez is in jail, or if he's not in jail, or there's a lot of different possibilities and a lot of different endings for Black Ops 2, so it'd be tough to make one sequel that went along with everyone else's ending. So it's likely they're going to be contributing to another game, kind of like how Infinity Ward jumped from the Modern Warfare series to where they are now, which is the Ghost series. I guess you can call it Ghost series. I don't know if Ghost is going to be a standalone game or if they plan on doing Ghost 2 and 3. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think that far ahead. Second off, the date looks fine. Treyarch is kind of the unlucky developer in this, in that they're not releasing a Call of Duty when the new consoles are coming out. Infinity Ward is going to make so much money on this just because of the sales of the new consoles. People will most likely buy a new Call of Duty even if they haven't picked it up in the past few years, which is really fortunate for Infinity Ward because it's their turn in the Call of Duty cycle to produce a Call of Duty game. Now, seeing that Treyarch probably wouldn't want to miss out on that, it would maybe make sense that they try to do a little mini game or a lesser Call of Duty. I'm not sure what Retribution will be, even if it is real. Sometime around in the spring, because they want to jump on the first year sales of the new console as well. So that's something I'm thinking of as well. And that's about it as far as what I can tell from the real factor. Now, why I think this is fake, sorry, I had to kind of pause there to think about this. I think ultimately this is fake, but if it were real, we would have seen something about it at E3. Treyarch would have tried to show up Infinity Ward when they were presenting Call of Duty Ghost, and that's something we didn't see. They're not just going to unannounce a game called Call of Duty Retribution, have it come out in April, and not let anyone know about it. There would already be, teaser trailers by now, etc. I mean, technically, it's a little less than a year away, so we maybe wouldn't be seeing full-length trailers, but we'd still get more information than just this little poster that has shown up. So my final conclusion really is I think this is way fake, and a nice try by someone who was maybe trying to do some graphic art or etc. But what I do think about this is I think it could inspire some ideas for what the next Call of Duty could be, because like I said, it's very unlikely that Treyarch is going to come back with Black Ops 3. In fact, I would be ultra surprised if we saw Black Ops 3 next November, just because the story doesn't make sense. Kind of like how Modern Warfare 3 was the finisher of the trilogy of the Modern Warfare 3 series, Black Ops 2 really summed up the Black Ops series very nicely. Plus, Treyarch's always really jumped around. They had World at War, but didn't continue that series. There wasn't World at War 2. They went from World at War to Black Ops, where Infinity Ward has really stuck with the Modern Warfare 3 series, and they've been building that up since Call of Duty 4. So Anyways, guys, I'm just very interested on what you think of this poster, this leaked image, I guess you could say, of Call of Duty Retribution, the idea behind it. What do you think about that? Would you think it would be cool if Treyarch came out with a Call of Duty game right after about 6 months after the regular, if you can see my air quotes, Call of Duty is supposed to be announced? I think that would be pretty interesting. It would definitely spark some controversy and some competition. But anyways, guys, my name is Mr. Boss for the win. Thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate it if you guys leave a like and a favorite. And of course, if you're new, subscribe. Love having you guys. I'll talk to you later. And of course, see you guys in the next video.